I think one of the biggest lies about relationship that a lot of people buy into, especially me myself, I bought into it, was that once you find the right person, every other thing becomes easy. Just find your soulmate, find Mr. Right, Mrs. Right, find your person, and the relationship of the marriage becomes beautiful. Like no struggle, no hustle, you don't put so much effort. It just runs itself and it becomes peaceful. And I don't think that is true. I'm learning differently. Stay with me, guys. This is in my headspace. Hey guys, welcome to my page. This is in my headspace as usual, where random thoughts become real conversation. And of course, we're still in our relationship series, and this is episode 2. And today I want to talk about something that I've been thinking about for the longest, the whole idea of the right person. You know, when I was younger, I genuinely thought that happy couples were simply the people who found the right person. Oh, I believe that once you find the one, once you find the right person, everything would feel natural. I always looked forward to having the right person. I always felt like the right person meant less work, less effort, and the relationship is still thriving. Don't roll your eyes. I'm sure we're all guilty. We must have thought about this somewhere along the line that, oh, the perfect couple, the happy ones are the ones that just married the right one, the soulmate. So don't roll your eyes. We're all guilty. The older I got, the more I started speaking to married people, reading books, listening to couples who had been married for years. And I realized something, that even the people who are deeply in love still misunderstand each other. They still argue. They still disappoint each other. They still have to apologize. They still have to forgive. Not because they married the wrong person, but because they are humans. And I think this is where the idea becomes dangerous, because when we believe that the right relationship should always feel easy, the moment things become difficult, we automatically think that maybe this isn't the person for me. Maybe you chose wrongly. Maybe God made a mistake. When sometimes nothing actually happened. You're just experiencing what happens when two different people decide to share a life together. I had to really understand that effort is not a sign that you chose wrongly. I think social media has also contributed to this, because we mostly see the highlights, the vacation, the anniversary post, matching outfits, the I married my best friend caption. No shades to anybody though, but of course, you know what I'm talking about. But we don't see the uncomfortable conversations, the compromise, the misunderstandings, the choosing each other even on difficult days. And we started believing that having to put in so much effort means incompatibility. And I actually think it's the opposite, because every meaningful relationship requires effort, be it friendship, business, family. Why would marriage be the only thing that doesn't? I still do not understand that mindset of you put in the work when it comes to your career, you put in the work when it comes to your spiritual life, you put in the work when it comes to your business, or when it comes to trying to build your friendship with your family and all of that. But when it comes to marriage, we have this ideology that just marry your soulmate, everything will be easy, everything will be smooth. Oh, you're not going to have so much quarrel, so much misunderstanding. It's going to just move well. Somehow we no longer want to put in the effort when it comes to marriage. And I think marriage and relationship anyway. And I think that is where the biggest problem is. Now, before anyone misunderstands me, I'm not saying you should force unhealthy relationships. I'm not saying you should stay where there's an abuse, disrespect, betrayal. That's a completely different conversation. I'm talking about healthy relationships. Relationships where both people genuinely want to make it work. And my biggest realization is, I think we've spent so much time asking, how do I find the right person? That we do not ask another question often enough. Am I becoming the kind of person someone else should be grateful to have in their life? Because here's the truth. You can meet an amazing person and still destroy the relationship. And if you refuse to communicate, if you refuse to grow, if you refuse to apologize, if you refuse to listen, finding the right person does not automatically create the right relationship. People do. Yes, Two genuinely kind, healthy people, healthy both in mind, soul, and spirit, are the ones that create the beautiful relationships you see. So maybe instead of spending all our energies searching for perfection, we should spend more time building the skills that make healthy relationships possible. I'm talking kindness, emotional maturity, forgiveness, intentionality, communication. Because at the end of the day, I don't think great relationships happen because two perfect people found each other. I think they happen because two imperfect people keep choosing each other again and again and again, even when it's not rosy, even when it's not good, they still tend to choose each other. Having said all of this, I will still not support being with someone who does not is not compatible with you, is not right for you in any shade or anywhere. I still believe in finding someone that is right for you. However, you should also bear in mind that even when you're with the right person, you still have to put in the work. That idea of less effort, less work in the relationship is still not going to work. You still have to put in the work. You have to genuinely want to put in an effort and all of that. Though, to counter a little bit of what I said, I feel like the right person might make the work easier when it comes to communication, because I would like to think that the right person would also want you guys to thrive, would also want your relationship to do better. So definitely they are open to therapy if there's need for therapy. They're open to communicating. They are open to trying out the things that will actually make the relationship work. So yes, that is where it's good to be with the right person. That's like the bonus, the positive side of being with the right person. But you will still have to put in the work. That's definitely what it is. That's just it. And with that, we've come to the end of today's mini series, this relationship series. Guys, I'm having so much fun thinking about this and talking about it to you guys. What do you actually think? What's your idea of a right person, a soulmate for you? Do you even believe in soulmates? Do you believe in finding the right person? Or are you among the people that believe in find Mr. Wrong and push him to the right and all of that, all of that? You know what I'm talking about. So tell me what you think in the comment section. Engage, subscribe to this channel because we have a lot of things to still talk about. We have a lot of things to unpack. I'm not going to bore you yet. I'm not going to bombard you with a lot of long talks. So thank you so much for sitting with me in this short period of time. I'll see you in my next post.